Hello everyone, welcome to iLabMath. Today we will discuss relations and functions. But before we start, please hit the subscribe button para ma-notify kayo sa mga susunod pang video lesson na gagawin ko. Okay, we will start. Our objective, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to illustrate a relation and functions, verify if the given relation is a function, determine the dependent and independent variables. What is relations? A relation is a set of collection of ordered pair. When we say ordered pair, ito yung pares na X and Y, or we have first element the X and the second element the Y. We have example a relations set of ordered pairs. We have first ordered pair 0 and -5, second 1 and -4, 2 and -3, 3 and -2, 4 and -1, 5 and 0. This is an example of relation, a set of ordered pair. Ito, example din ng relations, red and white, red and green, red and pink, red and blue. Set of ordered pair. Then, itong pangatlo nating example, set of ordered pair pa rin. -2 and -4, -1 and -2, 0 and 0, 1 and 2, then 2 and 4. An ordered pair consists of first and second element. Yun nga, yung X and Y element. Ito, dito sa example natin na relations, set of ordered pair. First natin, first ordered pair, 0 and -5. Our first element is the 0, right? Then, second ordered pair natin, first element is 1. Third ordered pair, first element is 2. Fourth ordered pair, first element is 3. Ang fifth ordered pair natin, first element is 4. Sixth ordered pair natin, first element is 5. Itong 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 ay tinatawag natin na domain. Ito namang second element, itong -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, and 0 ay tinatawag nating rings. So, lahat ng first element, yan ay domain. Lahat ng second element, or Y, yan ay tinatawag na rings. So, dito tayo sa ating example. What is the domain? Of course, our domain is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What is the range? -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, and 0. Take note na pag nagsulat tayo ng domain and range, kailangan ipapaloob natin sa curly braces. Nasa loob sila ng curly braces. Aside from ordered pair, relations may be represented in other ways. Ito yung tatlo, table, by mapping, and by the graph. Unahin natin yung table, example number 1. Ito yung relations natin, 4 na set of ordered pair. I-represent natin ito by table. Ang gagawin lang natin, magsulat tayo ng table na kasya yung 4 na ordered pair. Nilabel natin ang X, first element, and second element, the Y, or the domain and the range. Ililista natin. First element natin ay in first ordered pair, -2. Then our y or our range is negative 4. Second ordered pair, negative 1 ang x. Then negative 2 ang y. Third ordered pair, 0 ang x, 0 ang y. Fourth ordered pair, 1 ang x, 2 ang y. Ganun lang kasimple, i-represent natin in table. Okay, next is we will represent this relation by mapping. Okay, in mapping diagram, or representations of two sets of objects with arrows between them to show the relationship between the objects. So, magdodraw tayo ng dalawang oblong. Ito yung relations natin. Dalawang oblong, then i-label natin. First object is the x, then the y. Next, isusulat natin ang x element natin or our domain, negative 2. Ang range natin is negative 4. Second ordered pair, our x is negative 1. Ay, connect muna natin, sorry. Kukonect muna natin with arrow. Then, second ordered pair, negative 1. Our range is negative 2. Then, we will connect. Next is 0, the x. Then, 0 ang y. Then, connect. Next is 1. And y is 2. Then, connect. Yan, we have done with our mapping. The third one is by graphing. Pwede natin represent ang ating relations by graphing. In graphing, ito yung ordered pair natin, the same pa rin. Our relations, the same pa rin ang example natin mamaya. Ipa-plot natin to, itong mga ordered pair na to, ipa-plot natin in a Cartesian plane. So, we'll plot that in our Cartesian plane. We plot the first ordered pair, negative 2 and negative 4. So, negative 2 ang x, y is negative 4. So, ito yung first ordered pair natin. Then, i-label. Next is negative 1 and negative 2. So, negative 1, negative 2. Then, label. Next, 0 ang x, 0 ang y. Then, label. The last one is positive 1, then positive 2, then label. And this is our graph of our relations. Negative 2 and negative 4, negative 1 and negative 2, 0, 0, and 1 and 2. So, isasummarize lang natin. Ito yung itsura ng ating table by mapping for this relation and our graph. So, example number 2. Yung pangalawa din nating example dun sa nauna. Red, white, red and green, red and pink, red and blue. We will represent this by table. Ganun pa rin, i-label mo siya, x and y, first element, then the second element. Isusulat mo lahat ng first element. Okay? Kasi isa lang yung element natin, pareho lang yung element, first element natin, or pareho yung domain natin, which is the red. Then, isusulat natin ang range, which is white, green, pink, and blue. We will represent of this by mapping. Okay. Then we will write, unlike sa table, ang x, pabalik-balik natin sinusulat yung red, right? But here in mapping, kung pareho lang yung domain mo, isang beses mo lang siya isusulat. Hindi mo na siya ulit-ulitin. So, we will write our domain as 1 red. Okay, then we will write all our range, y, then connect, green, connect, pink, connect, then blue. So, ito yung mukha ng ating mapping. Okay? So, example number 3 tayo. Kung mapapansin niyo yung range natin dito, negative 1 and 1, 1 and 1, negative 2 and 4, 2 and 4. Ang range nila ay may nagkapareho. Ito 1, then 4. Okay, we will represent this by table. Yun, isusulat natin lahat ng domain, then our range. Yan, susulat natin lahat. In mapping, okay, isusulat natin una our domain, then our range, katulad kanina sa second example natin. Huwag mong isusulat pa ulit-ulit kung may nagkapareho sa range. So, ito, 1, pareho. So, isusulat natin isang 1 lang. Then, connect, kasi negative 1 and 1. Then, second order pair, 1 and positive 1. So, connect mo na rin. Next range is pareho, 4. Then, kukonik mo negative 2 and 4. Then, positive 2 and 4. Okay, by graph, we will graph this in our Cartesian plane. Negative 1 and positive 1. So, ito. Then, label. Next is positive 1 and 1. Label. Next is negative 2. Negative 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, label. Next is positive 2. Then, 4. And that's our graph for this relation. We have 3 types of relation. Number 1 is we will call this 1-to-1. Every element of the domain is paired with a unique element of the range. Ibig sabihin, isang domain, isa lang talaga yung kapartner niyang range. Okay, let's have an example. Napapansin ninyo, yung kanyang domain, walang nagkapareho, right? Then, yung range niya, wala ding nagkapareho. So, perfect example dyan ay ang example natin kanina na number 1. Example number 1 natin. Walang magkapareho ang range and domain. Ganyan. Ito yung first example natin kanina. Second type of relation is what we call the dito muna pala tayo sa 1-to-1 in real life. In real life situation, we will apply this in our real life situation. We have an example, 1 president per country. Sa isang presidente, sa isang country, nag-iisa lang yung presidente, di ba? Okay? We have Duterte, Trudeau, and Biden. So, si Duterte ay presidente ng Philippines. Trudeau is presidente ng Canada. Then, Biden is a president of America. So, walang nagkapareho. Ito yung tinatawag na 1-to-1 in real life. 1-to-1 relation, sorry. Okay, so pangalawang type of relation, we call this 1-to-many, a relation in which one element of the domain is paired with more than one element of the range. So we will have an example. Our example number 2 kanina is the perfect example for this type of relation. 1-to-many. Bakit? Dahil itong domain natin na nag-iisang red ay paired with 4 na kulay, which is the white, green, pink, and blue. So, ito yung tinatawag na 1-to-many relation. So, we have 1-to-many in real life. We have Mang Ambo and his sons. Four, Mang Ambo and his four sons. We have Alan, Impoy, Untoy, and Kokoy. So we will represent this in the mapping diagram. We have Mang Ambo paired with his sons, Alan, Impoy, Untoy, and Kokoy, then connect. So this is the one-to-many real life in real life situation. So third type of relation is many to one, a relation in which more than one element of the domain is paired with the same element of the range. Perfect example dyan ay number 3 example natin kanina. Ito yung mukha ng many to one. Many to one in real life situations, we have barangays in General Santos City. We have Barangay Kalumpang, Nagaw, Fatima, Bula, paired with City, General Santos City. Okay. So, ganito yung tatlo nating relations, type of relations. One-to-one, one-to-many, then many-to-one. We have an activity. Describe the type of relations to the following real-life situations. Encircle the letter of your answer. We have number 1, volcanoes in the Philippines. Marami yung volcanoes paired with sa Pilipinas. So we have A, 1-to-1, B, many-to-one, letter C, one-to-many. And the answer is many-to-one dahil marami yung volcanoes na nag-iisang Pilipinas. Number 2, student and LRN. 1-to-1, many-to-one, and letter C, one-to-many. And the answer is 1-to-1. Kasi every student, meron siyang unique na LRN. Number 3, a president and his countrymen. 1-to-1, B, many-to-one, letter C, one-to-many. And the answer is one-to-many. Only one president to his countrymen. A mayor and his vice mayor. 1-to-1, B, many-to-one, C, one-to-many. And the answer is 1-to-1. Students in a school. 1-to-1, many-to-one, one-to-many. The answer is many-to-one because students, marami in a school, one school. Okay. So, tapos na tayo nag-discuss ng relations. Dito na naman tayo sa functions. What is a function? It is a relation in which each element of the domain corresponds to exactly one element of the range. So, ibig sabihin, itong function ay ang type ng relation ay one-to-one. Okay? One-to-one. Ang one-to-one type of relation ay siguradong function na yan. It is a considered special kind of relation because it follows extra rule. It is also a set of ordered pairs wherever every x values must be associated to only one y values. Example, meron tayong set of ordered pair. Ating domain, 1, -2, 2, and 3. The range, 2, 3, -3, and -1. Kung napapansin niyo, walang nagkapareho sa domain. So, ibig sabihin, ito ay function. Okay, dito tayo, set of ordered pairs, apple and orange, mango and banana, then grapes and orange. Nagkapareho ang, range. Tingnan daw natin kung function ba rin siya. Ang domain, apple, mango, and grapes, range, orange, and banana. Is this a function? Yes, function siya. Kasi ang sabi, kailangan x coordinate or the domain lang ang hindi magdoble. Yun ay function. So, ito ay function pa rin. Example number 3, meron tayong diagram. Okay. Ito ay function kasi one to many. Then, ito ay not. Example number 4, meron tayong table. Pansinin ninyo yung table sa domain niya or the x coordinate. Nagkapareho, may kapareho ang -2. So, this is a function or not? It is not. Then, number 2, pangalawang table, walang magkapareho, so ito ay function. Are all relations a function? Focus on the x-coordinate. When given a function, if the set of ordered pairs has different x-coordinate, kung walang nagkapareho sa x-coordinate niya or sa domain, ito ay function. Pero pag nagkapareho, may kapareho ang nagdoble ang domain, ito ay hindi function. Y-coordinates have no bearing in determining the function. So, hindi mo titingnan ang y-coordinate. X-coordinate lang ang titingnan. So, ibig sabihin, are all relations a functions? No. Lahat ng functions ay relations. Pero hindi lahat ng relations ay functions. Okay? Don't forget that. Okay, activity 2. Determine whether the given relation is a function or not. Okay, ito yung set of ordered pair natin. Titingnan nyo muna ang kanyang domain. Huwag nyo na tingnan ang range. Ang domain lang kung may nagkapareho. Is this a relation? Of course, this is a relation because this is a set of ordered pair. Yes. Is this a function? So, titingnan daw ang x-coordinate. May nagkapareho ba? Wala. So, ibig sabihin, ito ay function. Okay. Number 2 nating example. Is this a function? So, titingnan natin ang x, -1, 1, 2, 0, 0, and -2. So, pareho. Nagdoble yung 0. So, ibig sabihin, this is not a function. Is this still a relation? Yes, relation siya kasi set of ordered pairs. Which relation mapping represents a function? Choice 1 and 2. Yes, choice 1 is a function. Ito pangalawa ay hindi kasi nga nagdoble yung domain niya. Which relation mapping represents a function? Saan? Yes, it's letter B. B ang function. Okay. We can identify functions using graph by vertical line test. What is vertical line test? Ito ay method that is used in determining whether the given relation is a function or not. Is a relation is a function if a vertical line drawn through its graph passes through only one point. Magte-test tayo, gumamit tayo ng pencil, tapos para doon sa graph natin, iti-test natin, i-move it from left to right ang pencil. Kung mag-intersect siya sa isang point, function siya. Pero pag maging dalawa na yung intersection ng pencil, ay hindi siya function. So, mag-test tayo. Ito yung graph ng relations natin. Would this graph be a function? We will try. Ang pencil, ipapatakbo natin papuntang right. Okay, nag-intersect siya 1 point. Intersect pa rin siya 1 point. So, ibig sabihin, ito ay function. Kasi, ang intersection ay 1 point lang. Pangalawa, yes. Pangalawa, etong graph na to. Run through natin ang pencil. Okay. Isa lang yung intersection nila. Dito, dalawa na. So, ibig sabihin, this is not a function. Relations can be expressed in equation. Ang gagawin lang natin ay express ang y in terms of x. Example, 4x plus y is equal to 10. Ito ay naka-standard form. Kailangan natin itong i-rewrite into slope-intercept form. So, magiging y is equal to negative 4x plus 10. Slope-intercept form siya. This can also be written in the form of f of x is equal to negative 4x plus 10. Ito yung tinatawag na function notation, which also known as the function notation, where y is equal to f of x, which implies that y is a function of x. So, let's try to change. I-change natin ang slope-intercept form into a function notation form. So, given, ito yung example natin, y is equal to negative 3x plus 2. Susulat natin into function notation, magiging f of x is equal to negative 3x plus 2. Another example, y is equal to 3/5 x minus 4. Magiging f of x is equal to 3/5 x minus 4. If we assign the real value of x, this corresponds a real value of y. For example, y is equal to 3x plus 2. Ito yung equation natin. We will make a table. Kung magre-represent tayo ng value ng x, example, negative 1, makakakuha tayo ng real value of y by substituting the value of your x into your equation. So, if x is equal to negative 1, then, equation natin, substitute dito, ang value ng x is negative 1. So, negative 3 times negative 1 is equal to positive 3. So, positive 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So, our y is equal to 5. Kung mag-assign na naman tayo ng value ng x na 0. So, if x is 0, substitute the value of your equation ay x. So, negative 3 times 0 plus 2 is equal to 0 plus 2. Y is equal to 2. Kung x is 0, y is equal to 2. Last assign value natin, mag-assign tayo ng positive 2. If x is equal to positive 2, substitute sa value substitute ng value ng x sa original equation natin, then y is equal to negative 3 times positive 2 is equal to y. Negative 3 times positive 2 is negative 6 plus 2. Y is equal to negative 4. So, makakakuha tayo ng real value ng y pag nag-assign tayo ng real value ng x. Etong x na coordinate or our domain is what we call the independent variable kasi hindi siya nagdidepende dito sa y values. Pero itong y values or the range ay tinatawag na dependent variable kasi nagdadepende yung value niya kung anong value ng x coordinate natin. Okay. Activity 3 tayo. Determine the domain, range, type of relation, and tell whether the given relation is a function or not. Okay, our domain is R, 1, 0, negative 2, and 3. Our range is negative 1, 0, and 1. Type of relation, walang nagkapareho. So, our type of relation is 1 to many. Kasi merong nagkapareho sa negative 1 sa range. So, it is a function or not? Yes, it is a function. Number 2, our table shows ang domain, then the range. So, domain natin is negative 3, 2, and 1. Nagkapareho, nagdoble ang 2 natin. Then range is 1, 0, 2, and 4. Then type of relation natin ay many to 1. Then function or not? Yes, it's not a function. So, meron tayong last example. Meron tayong diagram. Domain natin. We have 1, 0, negative 2, and 3. Our range is negative 1, 0, and 1. Then, type of relation, 1 to many. Then, function or not, this is a function. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. Sana may natutunan kayo. I hope to see you or hope to see you on our next video. Bye-bye.